It is Sunday, 22nd day of July 2025, about 8:56 in the evening, and I am at the original Kentucky Fried Chicken, and it all started in Corbin. That up there is the original sign, and look at that very high one way up there. Look at that sunset. Pretty cool, huh? Here, see if I can get both of these. Oh yeah, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And then right over here, I believe this is supposed to be the original sign to this place. So we'll see if we can get that and some of the, well, there's some trees over there, so I'm not sure about how this part will go. See a little bit of sunset there. Okay, look in here. Got these gas stations here. Here, the Life of Colonel Harlan Sanders Building and Legacy. Here you go, 1964. You can pause and read all that. And we got 69, 73, 1980, 88 and 89, 1990, and you can see this is the building that's right there. Look at these gas pumps here. Look at that sunset. Oh man, that's beautiful, ain't it? Wow, I like it. There's the sign, there's the bucket up there, and like I said, that's supposed to be the original from what I read online. So I reckon that's true. Well, and here you go. Here's Colonel Harlan Sanders. He's born in 1890, so you can see right there. Okay, and then in 1920 or 1906, there he is. 1912, 1927, 1930, and then 1931, and then that other panel that I've already shot ahead of time. I didn't know those go together. Here's the building down here, okay? You see it says Sanders Cafe. Down there it says, welcome to Harlan Sanders Cafe and Museum. And look again, look at that sunset. Isn't that gorgeous? Alright, now right here. Alright, you can pause this, read all this stuff, right? You can see home of a legend, Kentucky most famous citizen. Get this in here. So right there, you can pause that and read all that. Let's go see the other side. Right here. Alright, yeah, you can pause all of that, read that, and again here, check out the sign and with the bucket up there. How awesome cool is that right there? That is very, very nice. And again with that sunset. Here's the building. See, it says Sanders Cafe. I'm gonna walk down here a little bit, see what that looks like at the top. There's a couple of people in there eating. So see, they have a museum and they have this Kentucky Fried Chicken stuff right here. Alright. So that's a look of the whole thing in there, and then we're going to take a look. Well, here, just show you the end of the drive through right here, okay? This is the modern day part of it. Alright, that was added later. We're going to go in here and take a look at this museum and see about that. Alright, so let's walk in the doors here. Go through. Alright, cool. They got a nice cold in here. Okay. There's just some stuff you can buy. And here, what it look like? Right there. The Colonel himself. Pretty cool. There's a suit. And the cane. Let's see, take a look at that. Western Union.
Of course, all of us here knew the girl was real, but I quickly learned after I started working with him that many people thought that he was not real. And when I would call to make a reservation
Not again.
at a hotel, for instance,
And there's the Colonel standing right over there.
there would be this bed.
Here, let's go take a look.
Wait a minute. Is that for real?
Got a bucket of chicken right there. Okay. No cell phones in 1940. Well, I'd say that's true. I guess that's his desk. And check it out. Got a payphone. Colonel Course lived by. I've only had 2 rules. Oh yeah, I read that before. Check it out. So here, you can stay in this. Here's a hotel. See the picture there? No dresser. Little bed. Attractive bed, bathrooms here. So there you go. And a little shower right there. Pretty cool. Alright. So see, this is the museum board. Like I said, this used to be a hotel. And look here. So here's a panorama thing, or diorama. That's what these are called. 1940 site model. And it's in this site, so you can see the shape of this building back there. Got a little building there. It's like where they worked on cars, probably. Even got the street names. There's a house. And there it is from behind. Pretty cool. Alright, let's see. Here's his original kitchen, supposedly. Alright, got more of these quotes here. Got potato chips back there in that bucket. Look at that old stove. Open kitchen and white everywhere. For cleanliness and quality, which makes sense. No hours, no amount of labor, no amount of money would furnish me the best there was in me. See some of his original pots and pans apparently. Let's look, some of the spices and stuff up there that he used. He pressure cooked this stuff. The 3-handed clock. Yeah, let's see. You can pause all that and read that if you want to. Interesting. And the original refrigerator door. So I don't know which one it's supposed to be. I just don't know. Let's see, here's some dishes. Trash can. Borax Nature's Freshener. More plates. Toaster. Hard work beats all the tonics and vitamins in the world. And man will rust out quicker than he will wear out. Awesome. Nice table there. The pressure changed everything. And I guess here's some original stuff that he used. Here, I'll get you a high look. Pretty cool. Got a big old vault door right there. The Secret 11. 1960s packaging. Check that out. That's a big pepper shaker there. And there's our original sign out there that we've already looked at. And then check this out. Jasmine, pearl, scorpion, pepper, serrano chili. My goodness, I guess this is all the stuff he tried to get figured out. And there he is cooking. Boy, that light is right in here. Let's get that like this. Cool beans. And then we got more back here. My goodness gracious. Here's the Colonel. He's sitting right here. Yeah, let's get a shot of him and me sitting together. How you doing, Colonel? You doing all right today? Can you make me some chicken? I need some chicken. I see you got your cane down there. Pretty nice, dude. Good to meet you. Alright, they hear all these badges here. That's a lot of badges. Potato salad, baked beans. It's finger licking good. Colonel the Icon. Look at all this stuff. This Colonel is bobbleheads, cups, banks, clock, cars. Look at them little ones right there. My goodness, look at all these things they made of him. Look at there, KFC So Good socks. Got all this stuff up in these things here. All kinds of cars. Man, look at the Colonel as a buffed out cat. Frisbees. A globe. Wow. Look at this. All right. Check this out. So here's all the places where he's opened up since 1965. Man. And there he is right there. And check this out. Here's a wooden cutout of Kentucky on this table. It's right in front of this TV. They got a couch you can sit down at right here and watch this TV. Isn't that cool? Got the red and white down here. Records and fire log. Check it out, a donut. Kentucky Fried Chicken donuts served hot. Okay, now I did not know that. Wow. I don't know when that was. The chicken that ate the world. Look at all this stuff. Man, look at there. Minnie Pearl eating it. We like it. Look at all the stuff up there. That top row. Right here in the second row. Check out all this. Then down here. Look at all this stuff. And then check this out. Let's see, what does this do? Oh, it spins. Check it out. You can spin all these buckets. Well, that's pretty neat. I like it. There he is. All right, that's enough of that. Look at this real quick. Look at these fancy plates and cups, and there's some receipts. Sanders Cafe, lodging for a night, breakfast menu club, breakfast. There's people here staying. I like it. All right, they got this little bit of stuff in here, looks like. So here, I'll just run by this right quick, give you an overview. And look here. There's you have a place where you can get here, I guess, and all the attractions in between. Then look here, look at all these postcards. Pretty nice. And then here's, I guess, where they all were back in his day, I guess. All right, that should do it for it. Hope you liked it.